Hello, my name is Logan Holloway, and I'm doing my interview research presentation on how managers can design flexible jobs. Now, first, we need to ask, what is a flexible job? And this is a job where employees can adapt their work arrangements to better suit the personal needs of their daily life. This could be by working more or less hours a week, or maybe having a job that may be hybrid or remote. Maybe they only come into the office a few days a week, or maybe not at all. Maybe they work in a different state or somewhere that's more convenient for them so they don't have to travel to the office every day. This could also be an alternative schedule. Maybe they don't work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday. Maybe they only work in the morning or maybe the evening, maybe a combination of the two, maybe something that's more flexible for them. One tool that managers can use to design flexible schedules are to integrate telework. And telework is a tool where employees can work from home or somewhere else entirely that's away from the employee's uh, primary location. So they don't have to go to work every day or don't have to physically go into the office every day. This work is done electronically over internet connection. This could be Zoom meetings or if they just have a software they can log into from home or somewhere else to get their work done. And this form of work can be really attractive to employees or candidates for a few reasons here. The first being that employees can save a ton of time not having to physically commute to work every day. The Texas A&M Transportation Institute stated that the average American commuting to and from an urban center to work will spend roughly 42 hours sitting in traffic every year. Now, this is a ton of time, and then employees could instead put towards the work or doing something else entirely that they want to do with their day. And telework has become extremely attractive to employees also because they are given more control over their day-to-day activities when they want to get their work done, what they want to wear to work, when they wake up, when they stop. If done correctly, the employees can have a lot more control over their day, and this has even been shown by the Harvard Business Review that working remotely has had the same impact as an 8% pay increase on average. And it's a huge amenity that helps even reduce turnover for our employees. And in one recent large study with the Harvard Business Review, they've shown it to reduce turnover in companies as much as 35%. So, in order to design a flexible job, managers actually need to schedule the employee's job to be flexible. And this can be done a number of ways. Typically, jobs are worked 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, but there are ways to switch this around, such as shift work. This is common in organizations that need 24-hour coverage or basically just coverage that extends beyond the traditional business hours previously stated, 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. This could be like a hospital needing coverage around the clock, 24 hours a day. Maybe they need to bring in employees for the morning half and then maybe another shift, another crew of people for the later half of the day. This can be attractive to people. Maybe they can only work during the evenings, or maybe on the other side, they can only work during the mornings. This offers a bit of flexibility, or if they need to alternate days, this could be possible if they don't want to work a typical 8 to 5 every day. Another way managers can design their jobs to be more flexible is if they integrate a compressed work week. And this can be effective if the employees are able to get a full week's worth of work done in less than the traditional work week, 5 days, 8 hour shifts. This could be cutting the amount of days a week down. Maybe they only come in 3 days a week, or maybe their shifts are less. Maybe they only come in for 6 hours a day instead. And this could be attractive to employees if maybe they don't want to work as late in the day, or maybe they don't want to come in on Fridays, or something like that. Maybe that would be another way to keep jobs flexible. A third way is through part-time jobs, and this could be really attractive to employees or candidates that um, they just can't work 40 hours a week. That would be the work of a full-time worker. Maybe uh, a retiree or a student wants to work, but they have other commitments, or they just don't want to work full time. They could work less than 40 hours a week and still be able to work and have a job. Um, Another one is job sharing, and this is an alternative to part-time jobs where maybe two or more employees perform the same work and uh, and duties of a full-time position, but they share that same job. An example of this could be like uh, two employees with the same job, but maybe they only come in on alternating days. So maybe employee A comes in Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Employee B comes in the other days. They fill the exact same role, do the exact same duties, but they're covering for each other and sharing that same job. So when I interviewed my manager and asked how he designs flexible jobs, while at the same time ensuring that employees are getting the job done, uh, the the key that he stated was to balance the flexibility of the job with the productivity of the employees. And in order to do that, you have to make sure that the goals are completely clear, uh, that the employee knows what they're working towards. They also need to understand what's expected of them, if they need to meet a quota, or even what their day to day jobs are, or if they need to write a report once a week, anything like that. It needs to be clearly communicated by the manager, supervisor, and this can be done by having weekly meetings, or not even weekly, regular meetings with the manager so that they can communicate if something needs to change or if maybe something's missing. And this applies to remote workers even more, maybe where communication is less than a traditional office job. Um, and then this flexibility, if you're remote or if you're only coming in certain days, all this flexibility, it all depends on trust, because flexibility is a privilege. And the relationship between manager and employee won't work if the manager doesn't trust the employee, and then maybe you'll have to reel back some of that flexibility because of that. Thank you for watching my presentation on how to design a flexible job. I hope you guys took something away from this presentation, and I can't wait to see what you guys have.